Hi Leo, welcome to Sophquest. I'm Spence. Welcome into your weekly reading for October 18th through the 24th. I believe that's correct, yes. I did skip last week, guys, which I have not done since I started the channel, but I needed a rest and recovery week, so thank you for understanding that. This week is an auspicious week. We have two other planets finally moving out of retrograde. We've got Mercury coming out of retrograde on Monday the 18th, as well as Jupiter. And that's auspicious to me because Mercury is the human mind, right? What we understand of the 3D world. But Jupiter is the higher mind, the collective, right? And beyond, right? Jupiter is higher knowledge. It's big understanding and higher perspective on things. So to me, that says that we've been going through Mercury retrograde to learn a very, very big life lesson about how to grow ourselves in a way that allows for transformation and change, allows us to kind of up level, right? All right, so also, I have to say this week, the full moon on Wednesday, it's full moon in Aries. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It is the I am presence. It is the self. At the end of Libra season, this is the final week of Libra season, Aries Libra axis is activated again. We had the Libra new moon 2 weeks ago, which we talked about. Now we're having the Libra Aries axis activated with the Aries full moon. Self and other, right? So that's why relationships. So Aries full moon, this is about letting go of something within yourself, usually, that you've really been trying to heal, because let's face it, I mean, Chiron, the wounded healer, has been in Aries now for a couple of years, and it's been working to help us all, every single one of us on the planet, heal from the things that are very deep wounds. That's Pluto. Pluto is the 8th house, rules the 8th house of Scorpio. The deep, dark wounds, the underground, right? Okay. I am shuffling for you now the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron Reed with the artwork of Jenna Della Grottalia. And I'm going to use the Crystal Visions Tarot by Jennifer Galasso. And pull for you 3 now. That feels good. Okay. Here we go. Now, Leo. Did I say Cancer? I hope I said Leo. Leo. Close encounters, Leo. All right. It is what it is. Okay. And quieting the mind. Close encounters. It is what it is. Quieting the mind. You know, I think this could be very much for you at first glance, that you are really trying to make peace with yourself about what's been going on in your relationship. I think that you or the other person has been going through an incredible transformation, Pluto, right? And making peace with it. Making peace with the fact that things have changed. Making peace with the fact that change is good. That change is necessary for us to grow and evolve, right? Making peace with that. Okay, these are well shuffled. I'm going to start that. My little timer there. Okay, so I can stay on track. All right, Leo. Pulling your 9. I'm going to tell you what they are. We're going to read horizontally, vertically, and big picture, and I'm going to show you every card on the table, okay? Well, you got the special card, the unknown card, 8 of Wands. You don't know, but there's things in the wind, and that'll help you move forward. Things in the wind, communication will happen. There will be some setting of boundaries and working together in cooperation. Okay? You're worried about this, whether or not you can move forward in a positive way in the relationship or from the relationship, whichever case, whatever case may be here. You're worried about whether or not you can move forward amicably. Wasn't that your title? Yeah, for the new moon last couple weeks ago, it was an amicable agreement, I believe, something like that. And that is this. It's trying to work out the details of how to do that. Wow, okay, I just got a very clear message here for you. Bottom of the deck, 3 cards, yeah. Interesting. Okay, Leo, if you'll take 3 deep cleansing breaths with me, let's bring down the cortisol and get some air into the brain. I'm going to take a little sip of water. First, we have close encounters. And you know what's interesting? I definitely want to see what Colette Baron-Reed wrote about that particular card. Close encounters. Vulnerability as a strength, letting others see your wounds as well as your strengths, and setting healthy boundaries. Okay. This is a time of connection that asks for you to be vulnerable and authentic. Let go of any social masks or constructs that you use to keep yourself safe from others or apart from others. Lower your shields and allow yourself to step into a dance of intimacy. When you become close to people, you remind yourself that you're not alone. You're part of a beautiful and meaningful bond. At a deep spiritual level, there are so many lessons offered to you in this closeness. At a social level, intimate relationships help you ignite the spark of life that is the power of affinity. Affinity. You flourish as a result of offering emotional honesty, a true desire for equality, love, friendship, and laughter. So, taking down your wall, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, yet staying true to yourself and allowing yourself to have the boundaries that you need to feel safe. So, this could be a fear of intimacy issue. It could be a fear of commitment issue. It could be a trust issue. But when I see it is what it is, which is just about accepting the reality of now, okay? Whatever you deem to be true about your situation right now, Leo, can you accept the fact that what the other person that is in this situation with you feels is also true? Is that something you can accept? Your truth is true for you, and their truth is true for them. And that both are really important to accept. That's what this is. It is what it is. Respect and reverence for the relationship itself is important here, because that's what's going to bring you peace of mind. Quieting the mind it's not about overthinking about it, going over the list of everything that was wrong in the relationship and why you have every right to blame the other, or that, you know. And they're doing the same thing, maybe, right? Especially with Mars and Pluto, right? That's like war, and I am the one in charge, and I have all the power here, kind of thing. It can be ego trips and power plays, right? Nobody wants that. It doesn't do any good. Instead, isn't it more powerful to say to yourself, I can only be me. I'm doing the best I can. And imagine that the other person says that to themselves. I can only be me, and I'm doing the best I can. Because we all need to be seen and heard. We all need to feel like we matter. We all need to love and be loved. All of us. Okay, bottom of the deck. Let's look internally, right? Internally, subconsciously, maybe what's been going on with you a little bit. That's probably going to be brought to surface, right? This week. It's a major week. This is a serious full moon. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. This is about your self-mastery. This is about how you feel confidence. This is about how you feel your own peace of mind, how you get into a place where you can be and feel empowered and yet at peace with that. That again, you know, that you don't have to be strong and powerful all the time, Leo. You can also be vulnerable and tender and imperfect. All of us are. You're on your own 2 feet and you're doing okay. And you're gaining your peace of mind about what's real now, today. What's true for you today. It is what it is. Close encounters, you can have an amicable conversation, an agreement, a way of being with this other person and be okay with that. Whether you're together or not. If this is about a love relationship, if this is about a relationship with a family member or a best friend, so somebody you've known and cared about, there's been an issue. But you're okay. You're okay. Just try not to be too much. Try not to be too authoritative in your sort of leonine way of being brave and strong. Bravado is what I'm saying. You know, try not to be too much in your bravado and instead more peace, right? That's going to come across so much better. That's going to come across to the other person that you're able to be humble as well as brave. That you're not going to be triggered. That this isn't, you know, going to be an ego trip kind of triggering encounter if you talk to each other. Okay, let's go across the top. Because you're strong. I mean, your energy is strong. You're ruled by the sun. Okay, Leo? You're ruled by the sun. Like that, to me, that's like that's the kind of masculine, strong yang energy. So, okay, across the top, unknown. Maybe you're not sure about how to have communication or conversation with this person and how to move forward from the conflict. But things are in motion now. Whatever decisions have been made, and now you're just kind of accepting it the way that it is and moving forward. So if you've worked on the relationship and it's getting better, then maybe, just maybe, you can feel like being vulnerable in each other's space is okay. You're in a safe space and you're not on eggshells too much anymore. And that brings peace. If you are not together anymore and this is a romantic or love relationship that broke up, well, you don't know how quite yet to move on, but the energy is here, it's in play, and you will be moving on and moving out of the conflict and into more peace of mind. That's what those cards say to me. You are definitely, you have strong boundaries, and you're going to stand strong in your boundaries, and you're not going to take any BS, right? But neither are they. That's what I'm seeing, okay? And that's what I'm hearing, because you're going to have to work together on certain issues. If this is, a couple that broke apart, if you've been married and you're going through divorce, you're going to have to work out stuff with the children, with finances, whatever. And I think it's kind of worrisome, keeping you up at night if that's your situation. Whatever your situation may be, even if it's not a breakup or, a romantic thing, if this is about work, you're not sure about whether you want to leave the job. You're not sure about what's in the wind with this Eight of Wands, right? And if you're leaving a job, you're not sure where you're going to end up. Maybe you've had enough. You're going to take a stand. You're going to say, I'm leaving. And you're going to, work out a new way to do things. Okay, with the Nine of Swords, this is overthinking, so try really hard at the full moon not to drive yourself crazy overthinking, because then it's going to put you in your shadow feels, and you're going to be like going down the list of everything that's wrong in your life, and instead you want to empower yourself to have peace of mind, and know that you are okay the way you are. You're okay, and you're good to go. You're going to move forward now. Emperor. I can move forward. All right. Wheel of Fortune. This is Jupiter moving forward. Love it. Here's Mars showing up for you, Leo. There you are. Moving you forward from the heartbreak or from the breakup. Moving you forward. There's healing that will be happening here. It is what it is, and you can accept that. You can accept that and stand in your truth. You can accept that they stand in their truth. Have reverence for what the relationship was, or if you have worked it out, if you're working things out, have reverence for the fact that you've been through trials and tribulations, but you're strong and you can make it together if it's that, okay? If this is also about getting intimate with someone again after not being intimate for a while, you know, think better of what intimacy actually means to you. Think better of it. That it's truly synergy, that it's a shared energy that is incredibly potent and powerful. It truly is. So the unknown card, you're not sure, okay, about your boundaries and how to move things forward, but you know that you're trying to establish new boundaries with this person. And you are going to stand up for what it is that you want during the changes that are happening. Because things are in motion. They are definitely changing. You can work with the person. You can. And if this is about you finding a new job or you know, working in a new position, this is about communication, cooperation, and collaboration. And feeling pretty confident about that. So either way, whether this is a personal relationship or a work relationship, it's like you're feeling pretty good about how to have conversation with this person. And you are going to work that out so that you can do that well. Pardon me, I have a little alarm now. Okay, so 6 of Swords, 9 of Swords, trying to move forward from conflict. You have your worries for sure because there has been hurt in the past. All of these cards are Swords cards. Swords are the way we think. So it's time to kind of come out of the negative way of thinking because you were hurt. So when you think about it, you just remember the hurt. To try to come out of that and give yourself a break and realize that, you know, there's something new on the horizon. You're moving forward from it, especially under the deck too. When you're at the 4 of Swords, you find your balance and your peace of mind. And I love that, especially with this. This is finding your peace of mind. And it's going through this portion of time right now, accepting that you don't know what's next. That's okay, Leo. You're not really in control of it. What you are in control of, Leo, is yourself, right? You're in control of yourself by having peace of mind. And that's growth, right? And the rest, you're just going to have to leave it up to the universe. And keep yourself open to love, open to sharing, open to caring, and open to healing. Healing. That's what I'm seeing for you, Leo. So I wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I bring weekly readings for you, and I'll see you next week. Thank you, Leo.